Good evening, ladies. Welcome to the Single Mom KC Sunday version of Reset. My name is Dawn, and I'm going to continue my series on finding hope and peace in Psalms 23. Just a little bit about myself. If you don't already know me, I am a single mom. I have 3 children, and I have been a single mom the majority of my life. I'm a part of leadership team. I also coordinate all our wonderful monthly pursuit meetings. So I am so glad to be here with you tonight and to kind of kick off your week this with us talking and really wrapping up our series on Psalms 23. A couple of upcoming events I do want to talk about and let you know if you haven't heard about them. The first one is Healing from Our Heart Wound workshop, and it's just a really intense workshop where you can come together, and if you're really struggling just in general, you're feeling hopeless, maybe you have some unprocessed grief, maybe you're just so overwhelmed you don't know what to do, anything that's going on in your life. It's a 2-session workshop. So the first one is Friday from 6 to 9. The second part will be on Saturday, it's 8:30 to 5:15, and it will be June 11th and June 12th. So if you are interested, go to our website, thesinglemomkc.org, and you can read all about it and you can register there. The other big event that's coming up in July, which I'm really excited about, is Raising Victorious Kids. It's going to be a parenting workshop. And for those who don't know, I have done a workshop on Victim to Victorious for moms. Well, this will focus around our children and how we can raise our children to break some of those negative behaviors and patterns. And we're going to give you all kinds of tools. We're also going to have breakout sessions that you can go on specific topics. And then afterwards, we're going to have a big family fun event. We're going to have food and just lots of fun stuff to do. So mark your calendar, July 17th from 9 to 3, and registration will be open for that very soon. Again, you can always go to our website. That's where you register for all our events, and I really hope to see you there. I think it's going to be a great day in July. So today, like I said, we are wrapping up my series on finding hope and peace in Psalms 23. So I thought we would just start off and read the full chapter of Psalms 23. And I'm going to be reading from the New International Version. And I'll start off. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, and your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I'll dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So let's dig into that last verse. So really my favorite version, Bible version of that verse is the Passion. I want to read that to you because I think it's just really, I just love they present this verse. It's so why would I fear the future? For your goodness and love pursue me all the days of your life. And then afterward, when my life is through, I return to your glorious presence to be forever with you. Wow. When David stated that goodness and love would pursue him all the days of his life, he wasn't naive. He knew all too well that life was tough and unfair and cruel. And again, he had already lost 3 children. But David knew that God is not like life. God will never be unfair or cruel, and others may hurt us and do us harm, and we may hurt ourselves through our own sin, but God always pursues with love. And there's no doubt about our future. There's no uncertainty or insecurity. We have a secure destiny with God. And what an expression of trust from David. You know, every phrase in that verse, it just really oozes just all this amazing trust he had. And David had walked with God for his whole life, and he learned that through his painful experiences that God is really good and he can be trusted, and that his goodness and love would follow him all his life, and surely it would take place. David's heart is saying he wouldn't change a thing. You know, in this chapter, he's really reflecting on his past. And because God has been so good to him, he doesn't want to leave his presence. He's actually celebrating God's love in every single day. And it's a constant companion in every situation that we face. And so the reason I chose Psalm 23 to share with moms and this series is, you know, again, as a young child, I just remember memorizing the chapter. And I was really young and it was so hard. I worked so hard to memorize it. I just remember it feeling like such an accomplishment because I had memorized this big chapter, which seemed big to me at the time, and really felt proud of it. But as but you know, I think as I became a single mom, little did I know that that chapter would really provide me with a lot of hope and peace as I would reflect on it. And what I've learned is that the Lord is my shepherd, and he's supplied me with everything I need. May not be what I've wanted, but he has always supplied me with everything I've needed. And that when I rest and spend time with him, and pray and read, and it really energizes me, and that he will provide me guidance in that time. He's helped me to heal. He's also given me purpose in a time when things seem unmanageable, chaotic, just feeling that I couldn't do it. And I was reminded that I wasn't alone, even during those challenging times. And I learned to embrace every moment and knowing, and I had to really tell myself and really embrace the thought that I am right where God wants me to be. It may be challenging, but that it's really a part of his bigger plan for me. And I had to quit trying to do things myself, and I had to allow God to help me along the way. And really, when I did that, it gave me so much hope and peace. You know, it really also reminds me that and this happens a lot, life will devour us as single moms. And that I'm reminded that if we invite, that actually God invites us to his table. And what he's doing is when he invites us to his table, he's there to fill us with strength and courage and hope. And David just did this amazing job of demonstrating this attitude that really encourages me to remember God has prepared me in anticipation of good things to come, and that I really was surrounded by God's love every day, and it was a constant companion in every situation that I faced. And what a wonderful blessing to celebrate. Think about it. In the good days, God celebrates with us. In the stressful days, he calms us. In the days of anxiety, he gives us peace and hope. And in days of grief, he will comfort you. No matter what's happening in your life today, ladies, I don't know where you are today, but just remember, no matter what you're feeling, make time to thank God for the goodness in your life, and share it with others. You know, that's what it's all about. And I hope that this series has brought you encouragement. I hope it's brought a better understanding of how God can guide you through this difficult time. And I really pray that you will thank God and invite him in, and to not let life just eat you up, and that there is a better choice, and that it is through God. Thank you so much for joining me on this series. It's been an amazing journey. I have really learned a lot about myself as I've been studying it, and I hope that, again, it's been a blessing to you.